You know, being a Monster Hunter YouTuber is kinda limiting. You can't really play a lot of different games if you just a Monster Hunter YouTuber. So you know what? I think I might just expand a bit. Because my thing is not, you know, being a Monster Hunter YouTuber, it's being being a YouTuber that likes crabs. And you know what? I never got to play a game where I am a crab. But today that changes. With Skylanders Trap Team. Why? Because I've seen a video of can I beat every Skylander game with the best Skylander? And it made me interested in Skylanders. I never got to play it, I never even knew about it. But you know what? I'm doing a challenge in it. You can probably guess what it is, but basically, can I beat Skylanders Trap Team with only crab Skylanders? Yeah, pretty simple. But of course, we gotta first establish some rules. And here they are. Rule number 1. We can only use crustaceans. So, you know, lobsters, crabs, shrimp. Rule number 2, we can only use one Skyland per level, meaning we have to use one Skyland to finish the entire level. Rule number 3, we have to beat every single boss in that level. But because some bosses require us to be a trap master, we are allowed to switch into a trap master if you're already not one to activate that boss fight. But then we have to immediately switch back to the Skylander we were. Anyway, yeah, let's let the challenge begin, I guess. Also, this is hard mode because I don't have nightmare mode available. So yeah, it's pretty hard sometimes. So first boss, Sheep Creep. Yeah, it's an easy boss, I guess. I won't be using villains, just because, yeah, they're no crabs. But it's an easy boss, we melt it extremely fast, but might as well leave it in. Also, I will talk over everything because the audio is very choppy.
Sheep creep. Stars are Sheep creep defeated.
In the early game, I'm extremely just focused on gathering as much money as possible, which is why you see me breaking literally everything in sight. And also why I decided to use Lobstar in this first level, because I also never been down here and I was expecting something. But yeah, basically I'm just gathering as much money as possible, which is why you will see me go everywhere. So in this first small fight, I did kinda panic because it did take a lot of unnecessary damage, but yeah, it's pretty easy nonetheless.
The Gulper.
Anyway, the Gulper. It's barely a boss fight. It's not even a boss fight. It's just a small, like, not even a time challenge. It's not even parkour. It's just a bit of jumping, and that's about it. You break some barrels and you win. That's anyway, yeah.
The Gulper defeated. Another successful mission. Strange thing is, the Gulper's supposed to be locked up in...
I know, and it's wrong. Like it's been totally blown wide open. By the way, I'm next. In bid for all the cool stuff that this here Skylanders get me, as well as about these million other things. That's mineral number 2, 87 million. Pleasure to meet you, Skylander.
Wait a minute, Max. If Cloud Cracker was destroyed, the Kelly Brother Bad Guys might be on the loose. We need to figure that out as soon as ASAP.
Well, we can always have the Stone have the know-it-all island. They know everything. Problem is, the island has been totally taken over by trolls.
Trolls. No problemo. Correction, compadre. Big problemo. Luckily, you got me. Let's hit the road, Skylander.
Anyway, first thing I got is a dash ability, so I can move faster as this guy, and that's about it. That's the only thing I could have afforded. Yeah, that's about the only thing worth mentioning.
Okie doke. You ready to take a trip to Know-It-All Island? Oh, and by the way, I'm only the best pilot in all of Skylands. And that's played in my opinion. Oh, part 2. Let's get this show on the road. It turns out we're meeting that best guy there. And yes, me, he'd be right at home on Know-It-All Island. Of course, what I really want to know is how these bad guys... Next stop, Know-It-All Island. Supposedly you could ask these stoneheads anything. Like maybe where Buzz is. Made a big thing out of his secret ninja tomato skills, and he's not even here. Who says I'm not? Used my secret ninja commando training to sneak right up on you. Just like I used it to deploy a little recon. Everything we need to know about the Doom Raiders is locked up inside the noggins of these stone knuckleheads. Just follow me, Skylander, and I'll take you to them. First order of business? How about we unlock that door over there?
Skylanders of the life element are strong.
What you want to do, see, is grab that key. Wild keys are boomsticks. Now just use that sucker to open the big door. That's the ticket. Well, how's about that? Our first knucklehead. Why don't you go give it a look-see? Of course, that means cross...
You may be wondering why Whamshell is currently level 2 and has money. It's because I forgot there's a boss under those crystals right here. So I restarted the level after fighting Buzzerbeak because I couldn't go back and I remembered. Anyway, yeah, it's a bit out of order.
Let's tussle.
Tussle Sprout.
So, Tussle Sprout. Yeah, it wasn't really that hard. The minions were harder than the actual boss, mostly because the minions hit a lot harder than Tussle Sprout, and there were more of them. But yeah, it's very easy to avoid Tussle Sprout. His attacks aren't very strong. It's just a very easy boss in general. So yeah, even a unupgraded Whamshell can beat him. So yeah, pretty easy.
Tussle Sprout defeated.
I upgraded my mace and the starfish attack so I can charge it and deal more damage. And yeah, that's about it. That's notable. This small arena fight was pretty easy. I did take a lot of unnecessary damage, but yeah, that's about it. It's easy. Here's the Buzzerbeak fight from the part that I had to delete. And so Whamshell is unupgraded, but it was pretty hard, mostly because I did take a lot of damage, which I deem unnecessary. But Webshell is a close range fighter and is the best at that. So yeah, the boss was easy, but again, the minions were the hard part.
Buzzerbeak defeated.
Hi-ho, Sky.
Slobber trap. You fell right into my trap.
Slobber Trap. The first phase is very easy because you just fight a bunch of enemies and that's about it. I did get a bit hit, but that's nothing too bad. And then second phase, where Slobber Trap comes to you and you have to fight him. I started panicking very quickly in this fight because I didn't know he dealt so much damage in hard mode, and I was literally screaming after he hit me again because I was so worried that I'm gonna lose. And yeah, just watch.
Slobber trap defeated.
Boom! Excellent. Between the two of us, we now know all we need to know about this escaped Doom Raider gang. They say no one is half the battle. Do you know what the other half is? Battling. So let's get back to the academy and figure out where we can do some more of it.
I'll analyze that data you sent back and come to the scientific conclusion that we are in some deep stew here. Those escaped Doom Raiders are banned with a capital B.
The Skylander and I are no strangers to bad guys there, Max. We dealt with the likes of Chaos, the Archaeans, Greebles, you name it.
All due respect, kid, these Doom Raider hombres are a lot more dangerous. We need to track down and capture each one. Pronto.
No problem, Buzz, my man. You just tell me who we're going after first, and consider him called.
I'd suggest the Chompy Mage, mainly because in all the records, he was the only one who left the forwarding address, Chompy Mountain. Safe bet you'll find him there.
We're rich! Diamond! Ah!
With the money I got from that diamond, I decided to just buy the starfish damage upgrade because I don't see a reason to buy the electricity. I also switched to Lobstar for the next level because he's pretty good and I will need as much firepower as possible.
So it looks like we're meeting up with Buzz again at some place called Chompy Mountain. Sounds interesting. The Chompy Mountain part of me. Still not so sure about this Buzz guy. Anywho, you ready? Okay, let's shove off for this Chompy Mountain place. And while we're at it, I can tell you more about my awesome piloting skills. Of course, you can observe them firsthand, but they sound even better when described by guess that's Chompy Mountain over there, one of our next super bad guy fellow enchilada enthusiast, the Chompy Cake. You know, I had my own mountain once too. Mount Winmore, it's called. Heard that was made entirely of cake. No, so after the first rainy season, whoosh, whole thing washed away. Just wish I'd known ahead of time. I would have eaten so much more of it. Anyway, I can see Buzz over there. Good luck, Skylander. And if you find out the Chompy Mountain is also made of cake, make sure to let me know.
Nothing notable is here except that you can blow up the well and get a lot of money from there. So yeah, that's about.
Of the light element are stronger than I. The tech element are stronger in this zone. It is I, the Chompy Mage, and you are not chompies, so I don't like you. I don't like bridges either. So don't try to move too much while I blast you. It's go time.
First Jumpy Mage encounter. Yeah, it's nothing notable. You shoot him twice with a cannon and then he leaves, and that's about it.
Cruiser.
Bruiser Cruiser, yeah, a very easy boss if you use Lobstar, because you can just roll past him when he is attacking, but that's also why it took so long for me to kill him, because I had to constantly move away from his attacks, and yeah, otherwise very easy, pretty quick.
Cruiser defeated.
Alright, this arena fight, it's not hard, it's just that it's extremely long and just annoying to do, especially if you want to do something very quickly. If I could skip it, I would have, but it was easy. I did take a lot of unneeded damage though. Just bought the damage boost for my star attack, and that's about it.
Hey, look, Broccoli Guy was framed, okay?
Broccoli guy.
This was a very easy and quick fight. The biggest problem were the slobber traps, but I immediately leveled up, so I healed. Otherwise, yeah, nothing notable happened.
Broccoli guy defeated.
It is I, the Choppy Mage, and you are still not a Choppy, so I still don't like you.
Choppy mage.
Holy, this fight. It took me, I died 5 times before I finally, defeated him. Like, all of these are all the fails. Like, I failed so much. I never fought him in hard mode. But yeah, it took 5 tries. Anyway, enjoy.
Thank you.
Choppy mage.
Let's rock. And here comes the Choppy.
This is the try when I actually won. I don't know how I won this, but you know what? Just you can look it up for yourself. You can look for yourself. I don't need to explain anything.
Choppy's got a job. Are you still here? How irritating. I suppose I should make this a little tougher. I see the
Super magma form. Chompy mage defeated.
Alright. thank you for watching the first episode of this. I will try to continue this. I didn't upload in like 2 or 3 months, so sorry for that, for anyone who actually cares. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and you should probably expect some more very soon. Anyway, goodbye, have a good day, whatever. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, if I should allow Scorp. Anyway, goodbye.
Crustaceans dance in the moonlit tide. Little creatures with nowhere to hide, with shells that shimmer.